Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back. This is another episode of the Sunderland series, and we are just about to close January off. We're now in 2021, and here's our record so far. We have won 57%, too many draws 24%, losses 19%. So that has placed us in 5th. 27 games in, 13 victories, 9 defeats, and 5 losses. With a goal difference of 19 when we're looking through the fixtures. So we did the first live com with the 1-1 draw against Ipswich. We then beat Southend in the FA Cup first round 4-1. McGeady, Curry, Maguire and O'Brien. We then beat Aston Villa under 23s 4-2. We lost to Doncaster 2-0. We beat Fleetwood 3-1. Aidan O'Brien with a hat-trick. I've been a bit harsh on Aidan O'Brien. You know, I expect pretty big things for him. So I've been criticising him when he plays shit and praising him when he does well. I usually leave the interactions out of it, but I thought, no, we need this guy to really pick up. He's leading the line. We need him to know we're on his case to try and get him playing well. And yeah, he goes on and off the boil quite a lot. 3-0 against Plymouth. Aidan O'Brien with 2. Luke O'Neill with 1. December was a bit patchy. 1-0 defeat to Burton. 1-0 with Wigan. 3-2 defeat to MK Dons. 3 wins in a row. Lincoln 2-0. Wimbledon 3-1. Bradford 1-0. And then it got patchy again. 2-0 defeat to Shrewsbury. 0-0 with Blackpool. 3-1 against Hull. 0-0 with Accrington Stanley. And yet again, January was pretty patchy. 5-2 win against Northampton. One of my old Aston Villa youngsters. I'm sure we had him for Aston Villa. Or am I thinking of a different kid? Probably, because I just did not see Aston Villa on his sheet there. I'm sure that was him. I'm sure I had him for Aston Villa. Maybe. But I've lost my screen now. Hang on, let's go down. Yeah, okay, so 5-2 against Northampton. I digressed. 1-0 against Plymouth. We did pretty well against Watford. It was only a 89th minute equaliser in the third round of the FA Cup from Mark Navarro. We lost on penalties. But I think the performance against Watford there was pretty damn good. Oldham 1-0. And then 2 0-0s in a row. 2-1 win against Ipswich. And a game there against Gillingham, which we really should have won. So yeah, we're getting patchy. We're getting inconsistent. The board want promotion. Our overall satisfaction of manager performance is a C+. So it could go either way right now. There's lots of teams around us. So we're currently on 48 points. But you know, you can't discount Bristol Rovers from building up a winning streak. They've got a game in hand as well. So it can get pretty dicey, but then we're not far off the top 2 either. We'll have to wait and see. MK Dons currently winning the league. So let's have a look at the player stats. If we go by average rating. Jordan Willis, 7.3 is the highest rated player. Max Power, doing well. Lee Burge, one of our backup centre-backs. Jamani, doing pretty well. Hume with a 7.09. Tom Flanagan, 7.07. Bailey Wright, currently injured. Probably our most valuable player at 1.4 million as well. Fair enough. And then Luke O'Neill and Josh Scowen. So not many offensive players are playing well. As you can see, we've got lots of draws. We don't concede many, but we don't score many either. That is a bit of a problem. All of our offensive players are average. You know, even when we look at our top goal scorer with 16 goals, he's only rated at a 6.92. Aidan McGeady's having a good season, but he's in fact leaving on a free at the end of the year, which is not really the end of the world. I didn't really see us using him beyond this season because of his age and stuff like that. He's got 8 goals. Jordan Jones on loan with 5 goals. Lyndon Gooch with 4 goals. Not as good as I thought he was going to be. to be honest. You know, at first he was really, really good, but he's kind of plagued by injuries quite a lot. Charlie Wick, he has 4 goals. Chris Maguire, the King of Scotland, 4 goals but 8 assists, so he contributes quite a lot. In the dev centre, we've got a handful of players. We've called up the ones that are above 3.5 in potential, because this squad, when we list it by potential, all the way down to here, get rid of that. So all the players from like there up have a lot of potential. We don't have that many players that are great currently. So from here up, there's potential ability there. We don't have too many that I can rely on consistently. Squad rotation is quite key because it's a long old season. They're not the fittest of teams. We have 3 tactics, but of the same formation that we rotate around, because I was watching Daljit from Bust.net, and he was talking about low, medium, high blocks, and that really got me, like, it kind of shifted my thinking. Like, I was very guilty of going, that must mean we're defensive. This must mean we're attacking. On the surface, yes, but when you dig deep, not really. It's all to do with your out of possession stuff to make you more offensive or defensive. So I've been paying attention to what he's been saying. His videos are he's a really knowledgeable dude on Bust.net. I do find his videos sometimes like overwhelming, like really hard to follow sometimes, because he's so good at what he does and he's so in depth with things. You think, hang on a minute, what are we talking about here? Like, so it took me a while to kind of grasp what he was saying. Some people might find it really easy to understand and kind of like really easy to follow, would probably be the better word to use. But I'm just sitting there listening to him going, oh my God, this sounds like so much. Like, it's all overwhelming. So I had to break it down and listen to like a video or 2 of his, like 2 or 3 times, to finally kind of grasp what he meant by the blocking system and stuff like that. So yeah, we have the high block against teams that we should be smashing, medium block against games that could go either way, and teams where we're going to get battered. Like, I expected to get battered by Watford because they're a championship team on good form. Obviously, their football manager sponsors, they're always overpowered. Miles loves them. So I thought they're going to smash us. So I turned on this low block system, and we took them to penalties and should have won the game because their goal was a proper snatch and grabber. So, yeah. So we kind of have to like pay more attention on who we're playing next and have a look at what they're doing. So this livecom will be against Grimsby in the I almost said Johnston's Paint Trophy. It's not anymore. It's the Papa John's Trophy. And we're in the quarter-final, which, you know, if we win this, I'll be happy. What are the board like expectations? Not important. But it would be nice to actually get some cheap silverware in the cabinet, really. Sunderland haven't had any for quite some time, I don't think. So, yeah, I'm going to skip to the Grimsby game, and then I will see you there. Okay, so it's squad selection day against Grimsby. Pressing forward, we're going to go with Aidan O'Brien. Inside forward on attack, we're going to go with... actually, Jordan Jones is injured. Chris Maguire's injured. It's going to have to be Aidan McGeady, I think. Yep. And then on the opposite side... slim pickings. Lyndon Gooch. Should be a big day for him. Advanced playmaker will be Max Power. Mazzala will be Carl Winchester. Deep line playmaker will be Josh Scowen. Fullback, we're going to be looking at... again, slim pickings. It might have to be Dion Sanderson, who's on loan. Ball-playing defender on that side will be Jordan Willis, and he will partner up with Jamani. And on the left, we will not get distracted by my phone beeping. We will go with Vokins. And in goal, it's going to be Lee Burge. So that's the team that we're going to go with. In possession, passing the space, play out defence, extremely high tempo on narrow. In transition, taking short kicks, distributing to the centre backs, distributing quickly, counter and counter press. And there are the out of possession, so force opposition outside, lower line of engagement, extremely urgent, prevent short goalkeeping, distribution, get stuck in and using tighter marking. Let's pick unpicked positions. Yeah, here we go. So we're going to play Grimsby, and so far, oh look at that, they're all green. They're all green. That's what I like to see. So far, yeah, no, I'm feeling all right. I'm happy that we're still in like the playoff spots, but I was expecting to be in the automatic spots. Just a lot of patchiness, a lot of inconsistency, which is like a trademark for me. Nobody watches my channel or my series thinking, oh, this guy's really good, I'm going to learn a thing or two here. You're just going to learn that I'm consistently inconsistent. That is going to be the big take-home, take-away message from this channel. Bang average football manager, but it's a laugh, isn't it? It's just a laugh, and it's a good thing to do every now and then. Crap. I think we might lose this just by the opening highlight. I just don't really have a ton of confidence. I don't. We didn't really invest in January because we didn't really have a lot of money. So I'm hoping that's something that gets corrected perhaps next season. That was a bit of a dramatic Jordan Pickford style dive for the fuck of it, wasn't it, Burgie? Right, McGeady, can't even get hold of that. Bennett, oh crap, I'm not liking that. Oof. Bit of a weird start. Grimsby on the proper offensive. We're playing the medium block system. Like, we'll judge it as the game goes. We can shift the lines up or down depending on what happens. But there goes Vokins. Nice. Oh, that was poor. And now we're going to get countered. Bennett on the run. He meant to be pressing these fuckers. He's going to get sent off. Hey, why did you just tackle him and then run away? You Bellage. There goes O'Brien. Power. A nice little switch to Gooch. And it's a great goal. It's a great goal. It's his 5th of the season. One thing I didn't mention when we were going through the tactic actually was player instructions. The only ones that I've issued are on the fullbacks and wingbacks, and it's just to mark position and then marking their opposite number. So the right back marks the left winger, the left back marks the right winger. Just like that, really. They're the only things that we've got going. So I want to try and shut them down on the flanks because we do concede a lot from wide positions, and I'm hoping if we apply a bit more pressure, see, like that, exactly like that. Perfect example. There goes O'Brien. That was a poor attempt on goal, but the marking situation worked because we have been conceding like that all day long, or all save long. So that's good. Doing a bit of research on some of my favourite YouTubers to watch has worked actually. I've picked up a few little tips from, like I say, Bust and Net. Especially on the marking and the blocking. I think it's made a bit of a difference. We're going into half-time 1-0 up, which is nice. I'm liking that. So let's just tell them we have some faith. But I don't really feel like this is my team just yet. You know, I'm hoping that next year, when we can kind of hopefully have a few extra pounds to spend, we might be able to bring in some good youngsters from McGeady. I don't know. Like I look to places like Scotland and Northern Ireland and Ireland for random bargains when I'm playing in League One, or even like trying to strike up agreements with big Prem teams and take in some of the under 23s and under 18 stars. That's usually a little bit of a go-to tactic. After that shit show, Jack Diamond can come on. I've got 2 players with really cool names here. Max Power, Jack Diamond. They sound like a cop duo, don't they? Power and Diamond solving crimes. Like, it just sounds cool. Right, anyway. Other than that, let's crack on. 25 minutes to go. It's not... I'm not going to lie. We do not play very entertaining football. Like, you've seen the schedule. They're all either 0-0s or 2-1s or 1-0s. We don't concede many, but we don't score many either. But if we're progressing in terms of results, I don't really care how many flashy highlights we get and how many sick attacks we make. If we just come away with a point or 3, I'm alright, to be fair. I'm not in the business of entertaining when I'm Sunderland manager. It was nice with Aston Villa that we can develop that. We ended up developing a really cool, like, quick attacking style. We haven't got that at Sunderland. We really haven't, as you've just seen. But we're through to the semis, which is nice. I'm happy with that. Does it say who we get yet? Can I go and check? Arsenal under 23s. That could be interesting. Nobody like really scary jumps out. Like, I hate this kid, Florian Balogun. Yeah, he's quite good. Tyrese John Jules. Fun fact: he is related to Cat from Red Dwarf. So I think most of their bigger, younger kids are out on loan already, I think, really. Now I've said that, they're going to smash us. But look, if you look at the last 5 games, they're not doing that well. We might be in the final. Wait and see. But yeah, that will do for this episode. I hope you're enjoying the series. I know, like I say, as far as a footballing style, we just don't have one. It's a very boring, just get me the fucking result kind of style. There's not been many entertaining games. There were at the start of the season. Ish. You know, like we started off like 6-0, 3-0, 2-0. I mean, beating Oxford was a great result because Oxford are flying. But overall, we're quite a bland team. And, you know, if we hit the board expectations in the first season, I'm okay with that. And I don't know. But we're pretty solid at the back. That's all I care about. But thank you for watching. Take it easy, and I'll see you soon.